The Night Before Christmas by my old friend Clement C. Moore. This was written in 1822. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of a new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up on the housetop, the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump. I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, Laura and Marie. Laura, Marie, you're such pretty girls. You're so nice. Do you like to be called Laura Sophie? Do you like to be called Marie Aurora? Anyway, old Santa Claus knows that you saw me fall. You wrote a letter to me a few months ago. You saw me fall when I was fixing the wheels for the landing gear on my sleigh. And you were so worried about it. You were saying, you know, that you hoped I was okay so I could bring you presents. Well, Santa Claus is doing just fine. And I'll make sure I bring you some extra nice presents this year because you were so worried about old Santa Claus. You are such a nice couple of little girls. You're so sweet, told Santa. And this year, don't leave any cookies and milk for Santa Claus. Oh, I'm getting so fat, the reindeer are starting to look at me like we don't know if we want to take you around the world again. Santa's got so fat. So this year, if you would, will you get a carrot and have Mommy and Daddy help you cut into 9 pieces, one for each of my reindeer. You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Daughter and Blitzen and Rudolph. Anyway, cut that carrot up into 9 pieces and then I'll feed it to the reindeer, okay? So no cookies and milk for Santa Claus this year. Okay, well you sweet little girls, you make sure that you take care of your mommy and daddy, do what they tell you, and I'm gonna bring you some nice surprises because you were so worried about me this year. Merry Christmas, little ones, Merry Christmas.